All right, we'll open for questions for JJ and Jordan.
There's a question for either of you. You guys kind of run the press, if you will. It seemed like they were handling it early, and then as the game went on, you guys kind of started to have your way with them. Coach mentioned you guys made changes coming into the game. Was it just settling in and figuring out how to run those changes, or was it them, handling it well and then collapsing?
I would say I think just really over time, like the pressure kind of wore them out. So I think that's what it was mainly. We just kept coming at them the whole game, and they eventually just started making mistakes, and defense started to become a little easy, and the press started working.
Does that happen? Do you see that happen in every game where it's like this almost becomes easy when they get worn down, and you can just steals get easier?
Yeah, they definitely get a little bit tired, so steals is a lot more easier to come up on.
And then Jordan Thomas, JJ, I'll ask you. She was great down low tonight. Did you guys know going into the game that you were going to have that advantage? What was her play? How helpful was that for you guys?
I think we knew it just because they was missing their All-American post player, so it was like definitely got to give them looks. And JT came out and did a big one for sure. She did her thing, and definitely going to applaud her for it.
How about Kaya tonight as well? 15 rebounds. It seemed like every time you looked, she was flying and grabbing another one.
I don't know, Kaya, that's a crazy number of rebounds. She definitely was all over the floor tonight. That's what we need from her, though.
Did I ask Coach about the little change-up where they put you in the middle of the floor, and not at the post, but kind of at the foul line? Have you done much of that before, worked on it much in practice, and what opened up for you there? What allowed you to be so effective?
We didn't really work on it. I think I just seen a lot of space, and once I see space, my eyes get wide. So I think I just took it, and then and then we scored a couple points off it, and they kind of started to figure it out. So yeah.
JJ, you obviously mentioned over the years you've battled against her for Does this matter to you? That you guys won this game when she's on the bench? Does that matter?
Yeah, we got a W. They was still a good team without her. You can't take anything away from them, so yeah.
You guys were attacking the basket a lot. Was that kind of your focal point when you guys were in a half-court offense, was to get to the basket?
Yeah, we knew that they had a lot of length, and we didn't want that to devastate us for not getting into the paint. So we knew we still had to do that and not just take perimeter shots.
Even you, Jordan, you were really attacking the basket tonight. I think on your second and one, you even had a bit of a flex. Was that something that you knew coming into this game that I want to be more aggressive tonight and get to the rim?
Yeah, definitely. Like I said, I didn't want them forcing me into too many threes, so I definitely kept that mindset of keep attacking, and I got the N1, so that was good.
And you guys, go ahead.
For both of you guys, can you take us what it was like in the locker room after the game, walking in there? This is a heck of a win, you guys.
I think the whole team was just excited. We was all in there just cheering, and Coach came in and kind of drenched them with some water. Everybody got drenched, honestly, all the coaches, and it was just a great feeling all around.
When you guys come into a game and you see a team shoots 40% from three, as a defensive-minded duo, do you guys get excited on that opportunity to kind of shut them down? They shot, I think, 26% as a team from beyond the arc.
Yeah. I don't think we're that great when it comes to guarding shooters. So this time, getting them to actually only shoot 26% was really good, and I think we took that challenge upon ourselves this game to change that.
What can you guys say about the defensive chemistry you guys have with everyone? Because it looks like you guys are really in sync throughout, any sequence, whether it be half court or on the fast break.
I think our defense just plays on a string. Everybody is running around creating havoc. We may be wrong some of the times, but just because we playing hard and giving effort, it may not seem like it.
How hard is it to build that? When did that start? When you build that defensive chemistry where you almost are on a string where one player goes and pulls the other?
I just feel over time, each game, it gets better. Especially when Kaya's out there and she could play our position. She could play every position. I think that's when we're the most versatile on defense, when she's out there.
JJ, there's been, you guys have beaten top 25 ranked teams before, that's really nothing new, but it's been a long time since it was someone ranked, Did you ever, is this ever going to happen? Are we ever going to get that big signature? When did that thought ever kind of crossed the mind at all, or?
I mean, it crossed my mind, but I knew we would get it eventually. This is a great team, great group of girls, and our defense speaks a lot to a lot of games. And I think one thing we had to work on was our offense, because our defense always translates. I think a big emphasis is our offense, hitting shots, hitting threes. I think we knocked down a few threes tonight that helped us a lot. So, yeah.
For both of you guys, what does this do for the confidence of the whole team heading into this final stretch of the regular season?
I think it definitely gives us a lot of confidence. We know that we're a good team. It's just making sure we translate how we play here onto the road. But I think that this win gives us a lot of confidence, and we just, as long as we got each other, I think we'll be fine.
Thanks, JJ. Thanks, Jordan.